Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm back to the grind again after the rest week. But that is not really what we're here to talk about today. Today we're supposed to be talking about goals and maybe expectations of 2025. I mean, I obviously have my goal of the 50k that I'm training for at the moment, now in February. But I set the main goal earlier this year, that I want to be able to run a 100-mile race or a 160-kilometer race, for those who don't know mileage. That is my main goal for 2025. Initially, I planned to run Kullamannen 100 miles, but that filled up really quick, so I'd have to settle with the 100-kilometer race that I'm doing in October or whatever it is. But there are two 100-mile races within my close proximity. It is I think it's called the Gex or the Gax, I'm not really sure, in like the really south part of Sweden. The issue with that is that it's really popular because since it's a UTMB, you get UTMB stones for completing it, so the spots fill up really quick, and the registrations hasn't opened yet. They should open fairly soon, but that is the number one. If I can get into that race. Number two is I think it's called the Halland Trail Run or something like that, which is also in August or something. So they kind of collide with each other. Registrations are open, and I can register today. The biggest issue with that is that you start at one place. Oh shit! It's a little bit windy and rainy today, so hopefully it doesn't interfere too much with the camera sound. So the issue with that is that you start at one place and you end up at another, which is fine, except that the starting point is about 30 or 300 kilometers or so from where I live, and the finishing area is really close. So if I decide to do that, I need to go up to Kungsbacka, and then whatever. I need to figure out the logistics if we decide to participate in that race. But it'll be either one of those 100-mile races, I think. And I do have 2 half marathons planned this summer as well, that are just regular road races. Gothenburg run and the bridge over Copenhagen to Sweden that I'm doing with my office, and then it's Kullamannen, of course. But I do like to maybe put in some shorter trail runs, especially now in spring, since there will be most likely be a gap between the race I'm doing now in February and the races that starts in May. So maybe some shorter runs, maybe a backyard ultra. I don't know. Not really that fond about the front yard ones. I know there's a backyard fairly close to where we live, so I think that's in April or something like that. And in terms of the channel, I really want to explore a little bit more how to do these kind of running challenges. I know that I've looked around a little bit on the internet, and there are a few. I've been looking at one of these straight line things, you know, that you do since we live in the forest. So I guess that's a pretty fun thing you can do. Run straight for 15 kilometers or so, just straight into the woods. Don't stop for anything. And I'm thinking of I can run to work back and forth because I think it's 140 or 50 kilometers or so back and forth to my office. I can do that as a fun challenge. I don't know, there's millions of them. So if you have anything fun that I can do, let me know. And what are your specific running goals? That's probably more interesting for me to know if you have any goals or focuses for 2025. It doesn't have to be running long distance. It could be personal goals. Shit. Almost tripped and fell again. Personal goals. Just go out running, I don't know. Or maybe run less. I know a lot of people that maybe run too much. But yeah. And I think this will be it will be the last video for this year. Now, this is the second to last day. And it's raining and windy. And as I said yesterday, I think there might be some snow coming in the end of next week. Hopefully we can do some proper winter running. I really look forward to that. But other than that, I wish you all a happy new year, and I wish you a very nice running year for 2025. Bye bye.